Chris Hardy got his hands on the ball, but was separated from the football.
Well, it's an interesting call to come out and start the second half with, but now that you've used your bag of tricks, you got to kick it deep and hope your cover team can get down there and stop the returner as soon as he catches that football.
Lions appear preoccupied with keeping it out of the hands of Livingston and Bruce. Here's Bruce, and he fields it across the 40. Tries to stretch it outside. Harlan Bruce to midfield and finally tripped up. And look at the field position Damon Allen's going to get to start the second half.
We talked about this. We said, you know what, if you're going to come in, you have to be aggressive to first off get to the Grey Cup game. But then, to start playing conservative with the pooch kick, I don't understand it because they're getting great field position as a result. As you see the passing chart for Damon Allen, obviously a majority of those yards done in the second quarter, spreading the football all over the football field, short, intermediate, and deep.
After a slow start, 18-yard first quarter, and now they enjoy great field position. At the Lion 54, Soward went high, brought it down, short gain, 3 yards. Remember, the Argos scored on their last 2 possessions of the first half.
Well, what you're seeing is receivers going up, sacrificing their body to get this. This is a high throw. A lot of receivers, as they go up there, they can expect to get hit from behind. But they're sacrificing. They're not worried about that right now. They're in the big game. It's the last game of the season. They're selling out. They're making some nice catches to pick up positive yardage.
2nd and 7 for Damon Allen. 4 receivers to the left. Allen looking to the short side, and he's got Tony Miles for a first down. Working on Dante Marsh, the rookie corner.
Well, this is just one-on-one coverage, plain and simple. Tony Miles, a single receiver to the short side, 4 to the wide. Just going to work up the field and break it off to the sideline. Ball beautifully delivered by Damon Allen. Good concentration by Tony Miles to make the catch and keep his feet in bounds.
1,000-yard receiver last year. We asked Wally Buono if he was concerned about Marsh on the corner. He says any cornerback can be picked on. And there Miles got the best of Marsh. Allen in the flat. Miles has another catch at the 34-yard line.
And they're bringing Otis Floyd 35 out from the linebacker position to try and take away this throw. So he's got the underneath. Dante Marsh has got the over top. And what does Damon Allen do? He just threads the needle and puts it between them.
BC Lions 7th in pass defense this season. And Damon Allen shredding it at the moment. 2nd and short. Allen has time. Has Arlen Bruce down to the 10 and tossed down there by the other corner, Sam Young.
Well, they're just running a short corner pattern, but you gotta like the fact that Arlen Bruce, who has not been utilized much in this football game, takes it down the numbers and then breaks it out to the sideline, gets some separation from Sam Young. There's Crum, the safety, but coming over too late as you take a look. 3rd-year player out of Minnesota.
Only 16 regular season catches. That's his 20th of the postseason. 1st and 10 from the 11, and John Avery is down inside the 5.
Well, usually you talk about setting up the pass by running the football. We're doing an opposite here. We are setting up the run by throwing the football. The thing you have to remember, they've done a nice job on John Avery, but the last game they played in October, he averaged 6.4 yards a carry. So when he did get the ball, he was doing some damage.
Avery did not run the ball once in the first half last week, and then had the big touchdown late in the game against Montreal. 2nd and Avery to the goal line. And a first down. He'll be short of the goal line.
But the thing you got to remember now, we talked about John Avery. And, you know, he's a quiet guy. He loves the fact that he hasn't been the center of attention. Oh, we talked about his Goku dolls and his power dolls that he used to have in Edmonton. But the fact is, he is unselfish. Last week you talked about the fact that he didn't get to carry the ball all that much. He was used primarily as a blocker, and he was happy to do it.
1st and goal from the 1. Allen following the big offensive line. waiting the signal, have not got it yet. And it's going to be second down. Well, he's only quiet compared to you.
Well, he's quiet, but I'm going to start right off from the beginning, though. This is why I hate the pooch kick. I hate making a team play with half a field. You're putting your defense in a bind right off the bat. Kick it deep, make them work the entire field. It's not working. The pooch kick does not work. We're getting too good field position to start off with, and it might be culminated with a touchdown here as a second and goal.
Lions need a big defensive stand as Tyrone Williams, Brent Johnson, Cam Legault and company dig in. Second and goal. Allen again, right side, touchdown. Third straight drive that has resulted in a Toronto major score.
Damon Allen just hesitates, finds the opening, the bubble where the defensive linemen are not, and buries it across the line. As you say, 3 straight drives with a touchdown. Confidence sky high on the Argonaut bench, but what's happening on the BC side of the football field?
Prefontaine, the extra point. Kent Austin likes the way his offense is going.
People are turning their retirement thinking on its head with Income Plus from Manulife Investments. As the first product of its kind in Canada, Income Plus provides a guaranteed monthly income for life.
We're okay.
All the growth potential of the market, and you'll never lose the money you invested. Take care of your retirement with Income Plus. Call your advisor or go to manulifeincomeplus.ca.
I can't count how many times I tried to quit smoking.
My willpower would just fade.
Well, it was more than a habit. It was a nicotine addiction.
Proven medical advances have been made in understanding nicotine addiction. For more information on how to quit smoking and available treatment options, speak to your doctor.
Now I know what kept stopping me.
I see quitting in a whole new way.
It was my time to quit.
It could be yours. Speak to your doctor.
Well, Pinball Clemens told us the Damon Allen in the Grey Cup is always impressive.
Here is the bubble. Look at that hole right there, because there's the linebacker. And that's where they're going to run the football. Right where Otis Floyd is. He takes himself out of the play by trying to go up high. Damon Allen tucks it underneath. Easy 1 yard run for a touchdown.
Lions need an answer. Antonio Warren at the BC 20. And up to the 38. Kevin Iben the stop, and Damon Allen marching right back down the field. His second touchdown of the game, and here's how it all unfolded.
Well, he didn't march all the way down the field. He marched from center field after that pooch kick. But he threw the ball, and then he got John Avery involved, and after the second attempt from the 1 yard line, Damon Allen gets into the end zone.
John Avery a factor as well on the 8-play, 4-minute, 54-second drive. Dave Dickinson will try to kickstart the Lions. And it's Antonio Warren, big hole. And Kenny Wheaton brings him down in the defensive backfield.
And the thing that BC did so effectively on their first opening drive that scored the touchdown is they ran the ball with Antonio Warren, but also Dave Dickinson kept the ball on the play action bootleg, got to the outside and found open receivers. Second quarter, they were happy just to leave him right behind the center, 5 yards back. I think he's got to attack the sidelines and do a little bit more rollout.
Warren ripped off 12, gets it again, right side, across midfield to the Toronto 53. 6 more yards for Warren. And here's his rushing chart on the game.
Well, that's the first half stats, 8 for 51. Not a bad average. Again, underutilized as a guy that needs to be more.
Rick Freres mentioned that middle would be vacated by the linebackers, and Warren has had success there. 2nd and 3, Warren but slides off for a first down.
Well, I like the fact that we're not panicking. We're staying with the run. We're making it work. This is exactly what Dave Dickinson has to do. This will open up the passing, and we take a look at Dave Dickinson's passing chart. 13 for 18, 147. The opening drive, very effective. Since then, the adjustments made by the Toronto Argonauts have really shut down the aerial attack of the BC Lions.
So BC has something going at the Toronto 46. First down. Back to Warren. And Jonathan Brown the tackle, but Warren close to the 40-yard line. Good first down production of at least 5 more.
They're getting 5 yards a pop, running the football. They're also beating or taking out their frustration on the defensive line, wearing them out as well. Therefore, when you start dropping back to throw the football, you can play some play action against these guys and freeze them a little bit and the linebackers behind them.
The numbers for Warren so far up to 80 yards. 2nd and 5. O'Shea on the blitz. Dickinson to Warren underneath. First down. Kevin Ivan with the tackle. Last week in the Western Final, 48 yards for Warren rushing the ball, 46 and a touchdown receiving.
Now you take a look at Casey Printers on the sideline watching, wondering if he'll get an opportunity to enter this football game today. There's his numbers on the year. The outstanding player in the CFL, 35 touchdowns, only 10 interceptions. But I like the fact, going back to Antonio Warren, is the fact that they use him as a receiver out of the backfield, not only as a runner, but get him up, get him in mismatches with the linebackers, and give him the football on other avenues. And he did a nice job at last week in the West Final against Saskatchewan.
Lions first down in that tight end formation at the Toronto 33. Warren dropped the ball. It's on the carpet. And who got back on it? I think Warren did. In a state of panic.
Well, Antonio Warren very fortunate that ball took a good bounce for him in the fact that it just rolled ahead of him and his momentum carried him back to the football. Take a look at the delivery was there. Looked like Antonio Warren hands a little tight together. Bounces off the forearm. Very fortunate to come up with the recovery.
4 yards is the pickup. 2nd and 6. Can the Lions keep it going? Dickinson and broken up. Big play, Clifford Ivory, and that's the 2nd time tonight where that reach avoids a pass interference call.
I heard the panel talk at halftime and say, where is Geroy Simon? And he has been taken care of. I mean, there was a 2nd attempt to get the ball to him, and the 2nd equally impressive over-the-top coverage by Clifford Ivory. Now, obviously a little bit more contact on this one. We really gave, kudos to Ivory on the first time in the first quarter. This time might be a little contact over the back, and maybe Geroy Simon had a reason to complain.
Geroy Simon's had 12 starts in his career against Toronto, never over 60 yards. And now Duncan O'Mahony will attempt this kick from the 36. Little snap. And the kick is good.
That's a nice job of Jason Crum to get that errant snap down and turn it, spin the laces, allowing him to kick it through.
Drive during Ford's year-end clearance. Come in now for the best prices of the season on most 07 and 08s. And now get 5% GST plus an extra $1,250 e-bonus simply by going to Ford.ca or your local Ford store today. Ford, get in and drive.
Win big with CBC this fall. Every week between October 1st and December 20th, we're giving away great prizes just for registering and answering a question about CBC's exciting fall lineup. Prizes include MP3 players, LCD TVs, prime tickets to CBC televised hockey games, and more. Log on to cbc.ca and check out our schedule every week for your chance to win. For full contest rules and regulations and to enter, visit cbc.ca/contests and keep playing and winning every week.
One hot afternoon, we apply new tag antiperspirant to our subjects and release them into the testing grounds. Almost immediately, we note a clear female response. By hour 2, the scent is still proving effective. By Jove. After a long day's activity, the armpits in question appear noticeably dry. Unfortunately, one subject was never seen again.
Introducing new Tag antiperspirant for guys. Tested under the hottest conditions.
I'll give Jason Crum an assist on the field goal by O'Mani. Good hold.
Well, it was very important that they took this ball down and answered the drive put forth by the Argonauts and put some points on the board. As you say, Jason Crum taking that errant snap, getting it down with the laces turned toward the goalpost just in time before O'Mani kicked it.
Now, often you'd see a team take the football on the 35, but the way the Lions have been short kicking it, Toronto is selected to get them to kick it off, and this time they do go deep, and Livingston will get a chance from his 15. And downfield, Carl Kidd, but Livingston gets away and is stopped at the 33. So it was better for the Lions to kick it deep. And a reminder that you can vote for the Warrior of the Game in the second half of this Grey Cup contest. You'll decide who showed the true character of a football warrior. There is where to log on. Many candidates. Clifford Ivory's made some plays today. Damon Allen will get strong consideration. Jason Claremont's been one of the best Lions.
I took clutch.
First down Toronto from their 33. Allen again, lots of time, but now takes off. Flag down and a feet first slide at the 44.
Well, for not as they're going to come back. That's a holding call on the Toronto offensive line. Good coverage this time by the secondary and linebackers of the BC Lions.
And Damon Allen's been shaken up. And he's going to have to come out.
Retenu, Toronto 66. Premier répété.
Looks like just a cramp there, Chris, as you see him grab the toes and stretch him forward.
But Michael Bishop has to come in. Bishop, who had 8 starts this year, 4-3-1, started both games against BC. As Aaron Brooks attends to Allen.
Finds an opening and just slides down. Nothing major about the contact, but as he just goes down, you just see right there grabbing the back.
And the play all for naught, a holding call along the offensive line. And it will set up first and 20. The last 3 Argonaut possessions, 53-yard touchdown march, 59 yards, 43. Here was Damon Allen last week. And the Argos really agitated about the Filion hits, especially the second.
Well, he has quite a reputation as a hunter of quarterbacks, and obviously that one going a little low and taking out the knees of Damon Allen. Should have been a call on that play. Should have maybe even been ejected for attempt to injure, but that's all for naught. That's a week ago. We're here now.
We mentioned in the first half, last week it was R.J. Soward who was suffering from leg cramps, and now we believe that is a similar situation from Damon Allen. It could be a hamstring, and that would be far more
Best case scenario is a cramp. Worst case, hamstring.
So Michael Bishop is at the controls, and he's going to the air and throwing for Tony Miles, who makes a fine catch to the original line of scrimmage. That was first and 20.
It is very important that Michael Bishop comes out and establishes himself, because right now the players on the bench have seen what Damon Allen has done. Psychologically, they are fired up. He needs to come over and not miss a beat, move the ball at least a couple times, get some first downs, put something together so they know that they're still okay.
And on the other side, the Lions may smell opportunity. Bishop, quarterback drop, tossed down, Brent Johnson, and it will be third down. As the product of Holy Cross High School in Kingston makes the defensive play.
And you know for a fact that Michael Bishop, as much as he's watching this football game, the way that Damon Allen was playing, he probably figured there's no chance he's going to hit this football game. Now you get him in the game, he's got to make sure he's got his reads. Now, if he doesn't have his reads, what's the next thing that happens in a young quarterback? They pull the ball down and run. It's exactly what he did. Comes up short, forces Prefontaine on to kick it.
A week ago, the shoe was on the other foot when Anthony Calvillo was knocked out of the game. Now Prefontaine has to kick it away. Big pressure from Thelwell. Blocked it. Back at his 25. He's quick to drop the ball. Jawan Ermer's got it. Well, a big break for the Lions, although they do lose yards on the return. Back at Frank Clair Stadium, BC with the ball at their 30, and they go back to the ground game, and Warren churns close to a first down.
A scenario of picking up 7 to 8 yards on first down production, allowing Dave Dickinson, as you see, the staff, the athletic staff, therapy still working on Damon Allen, getting him up right now, giving him the jacket. That might be a good sign.
Antonio Warren, who averaged 6 yards a carry against Toronto, got close to 10, and now Dickinson will just sneak ahead. And the Lions get a fresh set of downs with under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Down by 11.
Again, reiterating the fact that once they establish this run again, that will allow or force the ends of the Argonauts to respect Antonio Warren. They must pinch inside. That will allow Dave Dickinson to bootleg to the outside to either run or find something outside with the receiver.
Argos felt they'd be stiffer against the run in this game, but Warren's averaged 7 yards a carry here in the second half. Play action, and now Lyle Green met by Clifford Ivory and drilled at the 47.
Just mentioned the fact that when you run at the play action bootleg, and Dave Dickinson, almost like he's got a headset to the booth, does exactly that, gets outside, but you gotta also give credit to Eric England. He stays on his initial pass rush, does not bite on the play, and as a result forces Dave to throw that ball a little early. Still picks up 5 yards on that first down play.
Ball at the 48. 2nd and 4. Short drop and a short hop pass, incomplete, intended for Thelwell.
And the first sign of frustration shown by quarterback Dave Dickinson, who's not happy with that pass attempt. Had what he wanted, just underthrew it and skipped to the receiver. Ryan Thelwell can't come up with a catch as a result, and you can see that he's not happy with the way things are going right now.
You know, Binwell Clemens said yesterday, when a team runs a lot, their quarterback loses the rhythm of the passing game. That's why the Argos are content to let them run.
Another key fact also, Chris, is the fact that the Argonaut offense has stayed on the football field for good stretches in their drives, and that's kept Dave on his sideline.
Well, Manny trying to improve on his punting in this game, and Livingston at the 25. And good downfield coverage there by Crum.
Try some of my lasagna. It's my secret Italian family recipe.
Great. What's the secret?
Kraft 4 cheese Italiano shredded cheese.
The perfect blend of provolone, mozzarella, parmesan, and Emmental. Kraft shredded cheese, the not-so-secret ingredient.
Premium Plus asks, what crumbling style are you?
These Cooker craftsmen crush their Premium Plus in the bag.
pouring the crispy crumble directly into the bowl for a better butternut squash.
Premium Plus. How do you crumble yours?
A low rate is only great if it's on a great vehicle. That's why there's a new deal from Honda. Right now at your Honda dealer, you can get incredible 0.9% purchase financing for up to 36 months on selected models of Fit, Civic, and CR-V. Plus, right now, we pay the applicable 1% GST. See your Honda dealer or honda.ca for details and offers on other vehicles. It's the new deal from Honda.
I can't count how many times I tried to quit smoking.
My willpower would just fade.
Well, it was more than a habit. It was a nicotine addiction.
Proven medical advances have been made in understanding nicotine addiction. For more information on how to quit smoking and available treatment options, speak to your doctor.
Now I know what kept stopping me.
I see quitting in a whole new way.
It was my time to quit.
It could be yours. Speak to your doctor.
There's the scene. 51,000 plus, largest gate, they believe, in Grey Cup history, close to $10 million. And the battle for the national championship in what has been one of the best CFL seasons in recent memory. 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Long field for Dave Dickinson, starting at the 12 and going right back to Antonio Warren. Drilled as he gets to the 22. Kenny Wheaton stepped up. A hard-hitting DB, but that's a great first down production.
Nice job of Wheaton, but Bobby Singh, 62, comes from that right guard position to the left side and just buries a defensive tackle. And that allows Antonio Warren to find the opening, but he pays the price, but not before he picks up almost 10 yards on the play.
With the carry, Warren goes over 100 yards. On the game, Dickinson plunging forward. Behind center, Angus Reid, a Western All-Star. And in case you joined us late tonight, boy, the Lions came out of the gate quickly.
Well, the opening drive, they marched it efficiently down the field, scoring on a touchdown pass to Jason Claremont. And Allen, of course, got that Argo offense on track in the second quarter. Actually, 3 drives resulting in 3 straight touchdowns.
Dave Dickinson's gone all the way so far. Bunch formation, Dickinson, and it's Lyle Green out of the backfield. And Jonathan Brown from behind with the tackle after Green avoided the initial stop by Michael O'Shea.
This is what you call a key breaker. It's exactly the same play they ran with Antonio Warren. This time they don't give him the football. Dickinson keeps it and just lobs it over to the blocker, Lyle Green.
No huddle offense now for Dickinson and the Lions. 18 yards on the pickup by Lyle Green, the Kitchener native. First down, there's Green again. And Green passed Adrian Smith, another first down. Steinauer helping on the tackle.
And the reason to go fire is not to allow the Argonauts to get their defensive schemes in or any adjustments made by Rich Stubler. They better get to their coverage responsibilities quickly.
They continue in that tight end formation. Back to Warren. And a big hole. Warren kicks it outside. Down inside the 30-yard line. And finally dragged down at the 21.
Well, we saw Lyle Green make a couple of nice catches on bootlegs. Now, Lyle Green is going to spring Antonio Warren by a nice kick-out block right at the bottom of your screen. He gets Fletcher to the outside. Antonio Warren kicks it back inside, and look at the leg drive. Bonner's trying to punch that football out, but not before a big play by the BC offense and Antonio Warren.
Rich Stubler watching on the Argos sidelines. The defensive coordinator looking concerned. Lions marching. First down at the 22. Warren again. What a great shift. Antonio Warren pounding pounding it to the 5.
Never mind the shift, Chris. What a total collapse of the defensive line by the left side of the BC offensive line. Boy, did they get off the line of scrimmage and wash everything to the inside. That allows Antonio Horn to kick it backside and find all that room to run through.
BC second to only Saskatchewan on the run this year. And now Michael O'Shea's defense is on the run. First and goal. Dickinson steps up. Dave Dickinson, touchdown. And BC's right back in it.
What a smart drive put forth by the BC Lions and Dave Dickinson. Wally Buono signaling he wants to go for the 2-point conversion, but not. Handing off. Little play action. Good fake that takes the linebackers out. Big opening in the middle of the field. He doesn't force the situation, just try to throw it, tucks it, and gallops to the end zone.
Dickinson saying Casey Printers isn't the only Lions quarterback who can run the football, and now Wally Buono trying to get within a field goal as they go for 2. Right now it's a 5-point lead. Here comes the rush, but play whistled down, and we didn't hear the whistle up here.
It's a good thing the players heard that, as one of the defenders had a direct beat on
Time
Dickinson.
count violation, BC number 12, 5-yard penalty.
That's a 5-yard time count violation. Does that change Wally Buono's intent? Doesn't look like it.
I think that they've had success. You can see that Dave Dickinson just waved to the bench and forget about it. We're going to stay with it.
An impressive march. Much of it on the ground. A 98-yard drive. Did they get that play off? No. And what's going on? Andre Proulx going to march it back 5 more.
Well, this is totally uncharacteristic of Dave Dickinson talking about clock management. That's 2 in a row. Now that forces Wally's hands. He can't really say, okay, you can't keep putting it back to, 20 yards here.
So much communication.
10 yards is where they actually moved it back. And attempt a 2-point conversion. But you've got to give credit to the defense, because what he saw made him hesitate, and he was trying to audible and change the call at the line of scrimmage because of the shifting of the Argonaut defense, and that caused the time to run out both times.
So it's a 22-yard convert attempt for Duncan O'Mahony. And he missed it. So the back-to-back time count penalties cost the Lions. And it's a 5-point game here in the 4th quarter.
Faster, higher, stronger. The Royal Canadian Mint presents Alpine Skiing, the latest collector coins celebrating our Olympic athletes' path to glory. As they set their sights on Vancouver 2010, they'll need your passion and encouragement to help them cross the finish line. They can't do it without you. Collect our new Alpine Skiing coin from your change. Also available at Petro-Canada, or visit an RBC branch today. Collect it and cheer on our Canadian athletes.
Act of road joy, and we'll give you a new City Golf for $15,300. Because when you get into a Volkswagen, it gets into you.
More and more people are turning their retirement thinking on its head with Income Plus from Manulife Investments. As the first product of its kind in Canada, Income Plus provides a guaranteed monthly income for life.
We're okay.
All the growth potential of the market, and you'll never lose the money you invested. Take care of your retirement with Income Plus. Call your advisor or go to manulifeincomeplus.ca.
6:17 left on the clock. Fourth quarter. There's a Warrior. Staked his team to the lead here, but Dave Dickinson's back at the controls. Movement along that line. Was it Bobby Singh who lifted out of his stance for a split second, the right guard?
I believe you're right. 62 in his stance. You can see him rock forward. He didn't really lift his hand. Anticipating the snap count on the run play. Just kind of did a little bit of a rock motion. You can see him right there. He just... You want to call that?
Singh was the Super Bowl winner with St. Louis. He's won in the XFL and trying for the Triple Crown here. Spent much of the year hurt with a torn tricep. 1st and 15 now. Antonio Warren, can the Argos stop this running charge of the Lions? Michael O'Shea, the middle linebacker, with the tackle.
Antonio Warren having a nice day here. Take a look at the record. Johnny Bright, 1956 with the Edmonton Eskimos, 171 yards. Antonio Warren, 160 tonight.
And he's got plenty of time left, and with less than a touchdown, the Lions can stay on the ground and dare the Argos to stop it. Second down, and Dickinson deep. Simon just off the outstretched fingertips. Dickinson wants it back.
Well, he did everything he possibly could to deliver this football to a streaking G-Roy Simon. A sigh of relief from Clifford Ivory, for he was beaten on this play. He avoids the pressure, steps back up into the pocket, throws it over down the center of the field, and just goes off the fingertips of G-Roy Simon. And what a play that would have been.
Argos breathe a sigh of relief, and now O'Mani has to come in, and they need his best punt of the night. Short kick. Marlon Bruce getting outside and running out of real estate, but inside the BC 45. 34-yard O'Mani punt, the hero last week, has struggled today, and now Allen to work. The long out, Andre Talbot nailed. Sam Young the hit. They'll mark it at the 38.
This is a dangerous throw from the middle of the field to the wide side of the field. It hangs up, but you gotta love the strength and the moxie of Damon Allen, who just kind of throws it right into the defense, saying, if you can make the play, make the play.
Carl Kidd told me the other day he wanted to see this from Allen. He said it's the old fly and die pass. Will make him pay if he throws too many of them. Clock running under 4 minutes to go. It's 2nd and 2, and Avery runs into Ty Williams, but powers his way to a first down. So John Avery has been outshone by his counterpart Antonio Warren, but is picking up valuable second half yards.
You hit it on the head, Chris. It's exactly what you want to do. John Avery is a very dangerous running back. He may not get the big yards today as far as totals, but I tell you what, when you get 2 yards and you're picking up first downs and you're keeping drives alive, those are just as important.
He said we've seen the bootleg version of John Avery this year, recovering from serious knee surgery. Allen wide open. Tony Miles backside inside the 10.
What a time for a mental breakdown.
This is what it's all about. The Grey Cup being paraded in to Frank Clair Stadium. 3 minutes on the clock. And the Argos inside the 10, 1st and goal. A 5-point spread. The Lions cannot allow a touchdown. Play yet to be whistled in. And Allen waiting for a signal from Andre Proulx. Twin tights. The keeper and Allen throwing into the flat, incomplete. That's Jonathan Landon. Looked like the intended receiver, the big offensive lineman from Queens. Up at as a tight end.
And I want to show you why he's wide open. Look, here's the other cover guy. He's going to cover on a blitz. Now, guys, just run a little bit, and I'll show you what happens here. There's the blitz. Now freeze it right there. You only got one defender on two guys. What's the safety doing? He better get over here and help out. He doesn't. They go with the inside guy, and that's why Tony Miles is wide open on the sideline.
Down to the 9, and it's 2nd and goal from the 9. Huge play in the game as the Lions try to hold the fort. Allen to the corner, and it's knocked down. Late flag, however. Dante Marsh, the defensive play, but was there a late hit on Damon Allen?
Well, they may go against the Toronto Argonauts, maybe holding against the Argonauts. That's what it's going to be. But we talked about Dante Marsh. What a time to come up with a big defensive play. Great reaction to the football to come back and knock that away from the receiver.
So Allen gets them inside the 10, but can't push it over. Marsh, who has had some rough spots this year with one of his biggest defensive plays of the year.
Well, they could ill afford to give up a touchdown there. They have at least an opportunity to hope that Noel Prefontaine, who has been solid on field goals all season long, maybe try to come up with a block here. Ty Williams has one this year.
High snap, but Prefontaine's got it down and through, and it's an 8-point game.
Introducing the all-new Nissan Rogue. With intuitive all-wheel drive that reacts to the road almost instantly, and the best fuel economy in its class. Whatever the city throws your way, the all-new Rogue is game.
Santa's belly is full of cookies. Fat. He eats 3 things a day. Cookies and cookies, spaghetti. And he drinks chocolate milk all day long. The reindeer don't eat spaghetti.
This Christmas, everyone can feel like a kid again. Because Leon's Ho 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 the Payments event just got even better. You'll have all the Santa super buys, and now, extra special, you pay absolutely nothing, not even the taxes, for 16 months.
Video game design is one of today's fastest growing industries, and the International Academy of Design and Technology can train you to become part of it.
The teachers at the school know a lot of people in the industry.
They have a good grip on what's going on in the industry right now.
There's often industry professionals in and around the school.
In my opinion, the Academy is the best gaming school in the country.
Seeing is believing. Book your no-obligation tour today at iaod.com/tours or call 1-866-425-5449.
Remember, the Lions spent their time out with over 6 minutes to go. And Allen, a minute 42 away. John Avery, not much there. Up the middle, let's check your BC game notes.
Well, BC still staying with that governmental theme. Offensively, Speaker of the House outstanding. Dickinson, 1 pass touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown. He said he'd be the field general, and the BC backbenchers, the secondary, have given up 288 yards passing and 2 rushing touchdowns. But the big plays, Baker on the mismatch to Carl Kidd, huge in the first half.
Dickinson anxious to get the ball back. Clock running, 2nd and 7. Lions have to stop them here. Allen time, Tony Miles. And Miles with the catch at the 41, a first down.
And it's funny, we heard a lot of talk about Damon Allen, about if he won this game, would he retire? And talking to him, he says, you know what? Why would I? I've got a group of receivers, and if we can keep this team together, we could be pretty dominant for the next couple of years. He says, they're a fun bunch of guys to play with.
Ken Austin said, we are good enough to win now, but it'll take another camp to be a full octane offense.
Well, that full camp will allow these guys to all work together and fully understand the offense.
Final minute. Avery, big hold. Back outside. Look out. Tripped up inside the 45-yard line. He can turn 7 into 70. He almost did.
We told you, don't discount John Avery. He will come back and hurt you when it matters most. That's exactly what he did again. Broke it, 50 seconds left in the game, gets out there. That may be the final nail in the coffin. But how about that offensive line? They did a nice job of allowing Damon Allen to throw the football, and they've opened up holes for the running game when they had to.
Hey, Mama, I love you, KC.
Adrian Smith, who had the winning touchdowns in the last 2 Argo Grey Cups, savoring this as the clock is running. And so is John Avery. Lunging ahead. And again, the Lions use their timeout with over 6 minutes to go, and it's out of their hands.
Well, it's out of their hands, and John Avery, who's never won a championship, is going to taste one tonight. But Damon Allen, what can you say about number 9? 41 years old, 20 years in the league.
Off the bench to win in 87 in that thriller. In 93, he won a surprise Grey Cup. Did it again with the Lions in 2000. And off Avery, first down. And Michael Clements tasting victory. So is Rich Stubler. And Wally Buono knows it's done.
And now he's going to have to answer a million questions about what about Casey Printers?
The outstanding player never got on the field. The Toronto Argos brought their A game. And they are 2004 Grey Cup champions.
See the coaches celebrating. I tell you what, Jude St. John, who played in his first Grey Cup game, we talked earlier, broke 2 legs, severed a tendon, and his 4 young children under 5 years old know this is Daddy's special game. Boy, he's delivered today.
They never knew it'd be this special. Damon Allen, for the 3rd time in his career, the outstanding player, I'm sure, in a Grey Cup game.
Where's 88?
And how much more special is it, Chris? We know his brother Marcus Allen is somewhere in the stadium watching him for one of the first times.
Casey Printers was only a spectator today. 27-19, an 8-point game. Printers never got a chance. Let's join Mark Lee.
Thank you, Chris, and the legend continues. Ken Austin, the O coordinator, congratulating Damon Allen. Damon, your 4th Grey Cup championship. I'm wondering at the age of 41 if you savor this one even more.
Well, you know, it is really nice. I'm quite thankful to be able to play this long, but to play on a good group of guys, a team that truly believe that we can win the whole thing, and that's what it's about. It's about each guy on our team.
And nobody picked us. Nobody picked us. Burn, TSC, and all y'all. Sleep on it.
Hey, we're a family, and we came to play today.
Wally Buono, the BC head coach, said before this game the big key would be which Damon Allen showed up to play today. What is it about your history of greatness in these big games?
They always say that great players have to play in the big games, and I like to think, I like to believe that I'm one of the best Grey Cup players in history in the CFL, and I look forward to these times when I get the opportunity to play.
What about your future? Will you go out a champion after this season?
Well, ain't that special to be able to have an opportunity and a choice? But right now, I'm just going to enjoy this Grey Cup win, because they don't come too often. But when you do win, it's special. And you know, hats off to my teammates, man. all along, all week long, we believe that we can win.
And special to celebrate with Marcus. Congratulations.
Yeah, it is an opportunity. You know you got to play well with your Hall of Fame brother watching.
Way to go, Damon. Let's go over to Steve.
You know what? A big part of this Argo game ball has to go to the defense. Michael O'Shea, how sweet is this? Shock the world.
This is the best. Unbelievable. We got a great group of guys on this team, and there's nothing better than winning it for your teammates. We can all look each other in the faces and just take so much pride in our season. Our offense did a phenomenal job today, and credit to them. Holy jumping. They moved the ball exactly when we needed them to.
You shut down a very good offense and a very good quarterback in Dave Dickinson. How'd you do it?
Well, we didn't give up any deep balls. We kept all their passes pretty short, and we came up and made some tackles. They ran the ball a little bit on us, but that's been our MO all season, so we kept them off the scoreboard, and that's what counts.
You were the underdogs coming in. How much sweeter is it to win?
We didn't believe we were the underdogs, so that doesn't. we didn't pay attention to that.
You've won this cup before. How good is this one?
This is the best, especially with this group of guys being 7 years in between the tough times the Argonauts franchise has gone through. This is just wow, it's incredible.
How special is this for pinball?
Oh, I think this is the ultimate.
Congratulations, Michael.
Thank you very much.
Mark?
Thank you, Steve. I'm with the winning head coach, Mike Pinball Clemens. You've won 3 as a player. Now you're first as a head coach. How does that feel?
Well, you know, I do understand that I'm becoming a coach now, because I was upset because we didn't just take a knee there in managing the last minute of the game. So you're always thinking about something else as a coach. But this, for these guys, is absolutely awesome. I love each and every one of them. It truly is a family. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Yeah, so we're just excited. And you know what's so wonderful is that this cup, this game, represents all of Canada. What a wonderful national game. You see all the people here, all those watching on television. This what serves to unite this wonderful country, and that's what I love about it.
I'm told you were in tears when you gave your pregame speech to your players, and you talked family. How big a part is family in winning in football?
Well, you know, with these guys, it's not the first time I'm in tears. I was in tears this morning in pregame. We had a meeting at 10 o'clock this morning, and Damon Allen got up and spoke, and he says, you know, this game is not about you. He says, when you play this game, right, I'm going to play this game, and he looked at Michael Palmer. Michael Palmer, I'm playing for you. Then he turned to another guy, I'm playing for you. Well, not for myself, I'm playing for you. So I've been crying all day long, and I guess the tears will continue to flow for a couple of months.
I know it's a team game, but let's talk about Damon Allen. I asked you before this game which Damon would show up, and you were prophetic when you said there's only one Damon Allen in the Grey Cup time.
You know what, and just phenomenal. And he cramped up a little bit and came back into the game. And I mean, that's what a hero's supposed to do. He's supposed to be down, and then he gets back up again and takes his team to victory. It's picture perfect, but don't let him get any idea of retiring. He's got more work to do.
Michael, congratulations on a terrific victory. I think the whole country's happy for you this evening.
Thank you so much, Mark, and thank you to everybody. These guys are who deserve it. They are awesome.
All right, let's go over to Brian.
Thanks, Mark.
All right, thank you, Mark. The Toronto Argonauts are 2004 Grey Cup champions. We'll talk about this later. I asked it at halftime. What about Casey Printers? I know it's not Dave Dickinson's fault, but he's the most valuable player in the league. He would have brought a different complexion to this football game, Darren Flutie.
I think that's a valid point. You make a great point. I just happen to believe that Dave Dickinson played well. I just give total credit to the Toronto Argonauts defense. I think they played exceptionally well. Hey, Casey Printers would have been different. Could have been better, could have been worse, but it's going to be a question a lot of people are asking.
All right, we are sorry to cut you off there, Greg. We'll get back to you in just a minute. We are now ready for the official presentation. Once again, let's join Steve Armitage.
It is now my pleasure to call upon the commissioner of the CFL, Mr. Tom Wright, to present the Grey Cup to the champions in 2004, the Toronto Argonauts.
Ladies and gentlemen, football fans across Canada, il me fait plaisir de vous présenter the 2004 Grey Cup to the champions, Toronto Argonauts.
return live to Frank Clair Stadium at Lansdowne Park in Ottawa right after this. The Toronto Argonauts have defeated the British Columbia Lions.
Wake kids, feed dog, dress kids, make breakfast, feed kids, and husband. Okay, meeting at office, kids on bus, and...
Herbon, the cough drop to run to when you have cold symptoms.
Imagine a breeze that can make you feel beautiful. Introducing Venus Breeze. There's no need for shave cream, and it flexes to fit your curves. It's so easy to reveal silky smooth skin. Venus Breeze. Treat yourself to divinely smooth skin. Introducing Pure Divine Moisturizing Body Wash. Rich, luxurious lather reveals smoother skin with every shower. From the makers of Gillette Venus Razors. New Pure Divine Body Wash.
The biggest one-day sale of the year is back. This Saturday at the Brick. Save 50% off all sofas. 50% off all 7-piece dining rooms. Save double the GST on Whirlpool and Maytag appliances. There's no GST on all regular price televisions. Plus, you could scratch and win $1 billion. The biggest one-day sale of the year at the Brick. This Saturday, doors open at 9 a.m. Shop our big 28-page flyer in store or online at thebrick.com.
Faster, higher, stronger. The Royal Canadian Mint presents Alpine Skiing, the latest collector coins celebrating our Olympic athletes' path to glory. As they set their sights on Vancouver 2010, they'll need your passion and encouragement to help them cross the finish line. They can't do it without you. Collect our new Alpine skiing coin from your change. Also available at Petro-Canada or visit an RBC branch today. Collect it and cheer on our Canadian athletes.
Wake kids, feed dog, dress kids, make breakfast, feed kids, and husband. Okay, meeting at office, kids on bus, and...
Herbon, the cough drop to run to when you have cold symptoms.
Narcotics and spies. Wouldn't talk. Secrets and lies.
I've got political masters I answer to.
You should just give me this guy's name and let me take care of it.
For some players, it's game over. You promised you could protect me.
Things change.
Shut up!
Everything is life and death.
No, stop!
Fast, slow, we all gotta go. Intelligence. Monday at 9. Pull the trigger on CBC.
Well, this victory ended a dream season for the Toronto Argonauts. Their owners that year, two men by the name of Dave Cinnamon and Howard Sokolowski, this was their first season of owning the team. And before they bought the Argonauts, there was real concern that nobody would be interested. In a lot of ways, those two gentlemen saved football in Toronto, and that was year one. What a way to celebrate, and the two of them truly deserved it. It was also a very special day for Damon Allen. Allen had quarterbacked the Lions to a surprising Grey Cup championship in 2000, but when Dickinson came back from the NFL and ended up in BC, Allen really felt mistreated. He had a real grudge and a real chip on his shoulder about the Lions when they traded him in 2003, and this one meant so much to him personally to beat them. And also it made Pinball Clemens the answer to a trivia question: who was the first black coach ever to win a Grey Cup?
All right, here's the schedule for this weekend. Saturday, the CFL on CBC begins at 2:30 p.m. Eastern, 11:30 a.m. Pacific with Wallabies Warriors, to be followed by our official Grey Cup preview. Then Sunday, we're on air at 3:30 p.m. Eastern, 12:30 p.m. Pacific with Grey Cup Sunday, the 95th championship game to follow.
CBC Sports, Canada's Olympic